She said we had to censor him because he was saying something that wasn't true, and we know you appreciate that as our audience. It's very, very strange and disturbing.
Yeah, and then a couple weeks later, Donald Trump has this town hall on CNN where I guess they did let him speak, but they're getting a lot of pushback from people who are saying, oh, you shouldn't have given him a platform. We shouldn't have let him speak. I mean, however you feel about Donald Trump, this just seems to me to be a crazy position that the former president of the United States of America ought be silenced so that the current front runner in the Republican field, that the Americans, it's very bizarre to me how every single day these people talk about the threats to democracy, and yet they seem to be the first ones who embrace censorship of political figures who are not like fringe, this guy's at 1% political figures, but guys who are polling very well. I mean, if they can't speak, then what is democracy? You get to vote, but you can't hear what people are running on and make your own decisions. This is something out of like a cartoon world.
Yeah, and the Democrats don't like, and the mainstream media is not really talking about the Durham report. But for me, because I've been concerned for so many years about, about the CIA's illegal propagandizing American people, which it's not legally allowed to do. That report is appalling. And it's not just the report and the guy who did it, which you can say, okay, he had some motive or whatever, but, it's the transcripts of the conversations that the CIA and FBI agents were having where they were acknowledging that what they were doing was wrong, that it had no basis. And so you have the CIA coming in, 50 top-level CIA agents who agree to collaborate in a project to fix an election and to discredit one of the candidates. And I don't like Donald Trump. I don't think he was a good president. But people are allowed to disagree with that. And I can be friends with people who don't agree with me. And I can listen to their point of view. And we need to apply rules across the board.
Yeah, well, I completely agree.
We can't just say it's okay to shut up Donald Trump. It's okay for CIA agents to fix an election against him.
Yeah, exactly. It's unbelievable how many people have this binary thinking, because I'll say something about this, like how horrible this whole Russian investigation was, and people would be like, oh, so you love Donald Trump? And I'm like, no, I think Donald Trump was a horrible president on many fronts. I think I will never forgive Donald Trump for funding the Saudi war in Yemen. I will never forgive Donald Trump for blowing up budgets in the reckless way that he did, and I will never forgive him for keeping Fauci as the head of the task force through all of 2020.
Or how about locking down the whole country?
Yeah, and supporting it at least, as the governors were doing it. However, I can also look at the information here and go, look, it's pretty clear that this was a frame job. And what you have here is the intelligence agencies framing the sitting president of the United States for treason. This is a very serious offense. Now, I'm sure you've never heard of the CIA working against a sitting president before. Nothing in your family history that could possibly maybe bring that up. But that obviously, this also is not the first time.
Now they're doing it right in front of us.
Yes, that's right.